So, welcome back to our sibling rivalry run. Now, last time I did ask for just some ideas of what we could get on with in the meantime, as if we look at Galician dominance, we of course need to convert another 6 counties to our culture. Now, a lot of people recommended, which eventually I may just do that, is if we change our primary title to Castile, and if we look at the cultures, we only need to convert 1 culture, as this, that culture. So we could just do that once we get to the hostility phase, which will probably happen next phase. But of course, we do still need to take over Leon, which is still held by our brother and best friend, King Rodrigo, and we got to take a little bit more of Aragon. But I did have a lot of great suggestions, and also I've had a few people ask about the mods, so I'll just put them on the screen now, and on the next series, on the first episode, I'll have a quick mention about the mods and what they do quickly and stuff. And also, somebody did want to check out the family tree. We do have 49 living members. And if we actually open the tree, you can see my family line is going great. Obviously coming from King Garcia to Queen Catalina and then to me. And then, of course, our brother there did obviously just give up the throne. But Duke Philippe is still doing strong. And I believe, yeah, our sister is on the throne of Tahert after that crusade. Then if we look at Garcia's brothers, we have Sancho and his family. Yeah, they're not doing so well. I believe they have no land. And then if we come over here to King Anto, he does have a duke who is Duke Anto, our vassal. So our family tree is going okay. Most of the people still in power are from our start, right? Our brothers' families, yeah, they're not doing so good right now. But of course, we do have Jemina or Himina over here in Jerusalem going still well after Sebastian died. She's now 31. She did take over as a child, so I was kind of expecting her to get overthrown. I don't know what is going on, but we've had 2 really easy crusades, and we've still held Jerusalem for many years. It was conquered in 1098. So what, about almost 50 years, and we still hold Jerusalem somehow. And of course, our second successful crusade. But we did have a lot of great suggestions about what we could do in the meantime. Now, I have one of them I really liked, and I thought it would just be a lot of fun. A lot of the other ones are also like a lot of general quest sort of things we could do in future series as well. Now, to not make this one drag on forever, I got 2 I kind of want to look at. One of them is going to be like more of a main focus, and this was the comment. It is kind of a mental gymnastic, but as the Jeminas took over Leon, which was the successor to the Kingdom of Austria, which was the successor to the Kingdom of the Visigoths, you may claim your Visigoth roots by conquering all of the old Visigoth lands, such as Duchy of Languedoc, and then all of Aquitaine. So, yeah, basically, I mean, I think that could be a lot of fun. It's not a lot of land, and it's probably not going to be too difficult to make our way through it, but conquer all of Aquitaine and take this little section here to claim back what the Visigoths have. You know, we're doing a bit mental gymnastics. I like it, so I think we're going to do that. And in the meantime, hopefully, we'll keep, we'll keep doing the cultures over here for now. Actually, you know what? What I'm going to do is I'm going to go to this last county over here, which is this one. And after this one's done in 2 years, we'll start converting that one over there. Because then once we get to the hostility phase, we'll quickly convert that one. Well, actually, you know what? I'm going to do it now. So then in the next hostility phase, we should be in a position to end the struggle and actually get the achievement. Now, this one is probably going to be quite a short series, but eventually I do want to do like longer ones. I just want to do a short-ish one just to like learn about this style of video, right? And I've had a lot of great feedback in the comments as well. But today then, we've got to try and make our move on Aquitaine. Now, we are not going to get a claim. You are already a king or emperor. Will he give us duchy claims? We could get duchy claims. Now, we are 50. Our player rate, Alexander, is 19. And we do have one more son because, yeah, sadly, Ramiro died because he was sickly. So our other son right now is 4. And he is charming. So with Garcia, learning or intrigue? You know what? Let's try an intrigue. And on succession, how is this going to look? We lose the Kingdom of Castile. Right, we don't want to do that. So one thing I believe now, I'm still trying to like work out succession. To be honest, I haven't done a massive focus on it in all the time I've spent in CK3. But if we went ahead and conquered another kingdom title and granted it to him, I believe he wouldn't get Castile anymore. And right now we are 11 years away from getting by the sword, which would allow us to do unlimited kingdom holy wars. So if we conquered another kingdom, we could technically maybe try and grant Garcia his own kingdom to keep Castile, because we are going to need Castile to get this. The only reason I'm not making Castile my primary now is I don't want to, on inheritance, lose any of this land. Like, if we lose this kingdom title, I don't want to lose, like, our capital, the stuff we've spent time building up. What if we make it our primary now, and then look to succession? Yeah, he's getting Galicia, which we cannot have. So we've got to keep Galicia as our primary title. So that is okay. So what about claimants? I mean, is there any claimants? Now, this is the kingdom title, so there's no point pushing them. But we could look at maybe duchy titles, though there's a lot of duchies there. So this could actually take some time. But there's no quick way to get the kingdom until we're an emperor, which can't happen until after the struggle. But of course, we do still need to take over Aragon. Our truce is going to be up in 5 years, so we're probably not going to go and break that. Now, we've had this event a million times. This event loves coming up, so we're not going to go through that. Both our accolades lack successors, so we're going to try and sort that out. Sadly, yeah, one of them's down to level 3, although this one, which has given us more army damage, is not far off max level, so I'm happy with that. So I'll probably get my Archbishop just to start looking for claims over here. See if we can pick up maybe a nice duchy claim. It would be nice if we could get his kingdom to fall apart, but I think this is a smart play because you know what? Right now, we're powerful. We're like one of the most powerful people in Europe. But then going ahead and screwing Aquitaine will just make us that more powerful. And I think at that point, we could probably be the most powerful person in Europe. Like, we're kind of drawing with the HRE now. And I wouldn't like to go to war with just them. But after we get this, I mean, we're pretty much a powerhouse. Someone also recommended trying to marry into, like, the great families of Europe. So maybe the family on the HRE, France, England, getting in with Normandy. Just some great families just to secure our, our kingdom even more. Because, it's probably not the most secure thing in the world right now. All it takes is 2 big kingdoms to fight me and we're on our way out. But with all that out of the way, let's see if we can pick up a nice claim on Aquitaine. Hopefully, I mean, if she died, that would be good. So we could just jump in there. Wish we could, vassalize Leon, but that is not happening. But that's going to take, how long's the culture going to take? 5 years. And he's got 28 stewardship. So yeah, it is a slow thing. But what is this? Who is this? So, Bermudo, fellow servant of the Lord. As our order of the Teutonic Order grow, we need more land from which to organize our defense of the Catholic faith. The city of Limia is perfectly suited to our purpose, and we wish to lease it into the service of our cause. So this barony title over here is in our capital kingdoms, which I'm happy about, so we can keep hold of that. Make sure it is safe. 768 gold, and we get the city and then lease it away. Yes, we're up to 1,300 gold now. Oh no. Lamaray, the sick mare. Our mare is, of course, sick again. As Lamaray trudges out of the stable, dragging her legs and hanging her head, there can be no doubt the mare is sick. 120 gold. Yes, we want to keep this horse dynasty going as long as we can. Would you call it a horse dynasty? I don't think you would. But we have found a secret. Oh, we already knew about that, though, because we went to Duke Abdullah's, I think it was his feast? No, we were there for a hosted dinner, and his wife kept trying it on with us. But she secretly has Lope as a lover. Yeah, that does not surprise me in the slightest, to be honest with you. But after all we experienced over there, can we build any more men-at-arms? 2 more stacks of bowmen, some more mangonels. Yes, we're going to make our army as good as it can be. And we have 1 more slot available. So right now we have caballeros, bowmen, armored footmen, another stack of armored footmen, and some mangonels. What do we want? Retinue archers. I think that's because of our accolade. I don't really like retinues because they're quite small. I don't know if they're just cheaper, but I don't really see the point in them, to be honest with you. So I think we need some pikemen. We need a nice way to take down some horses for, quite cheap as well. So we're going to max them out, back down to 400 gold, but our army is looking really good. But we have the Borders of Faith. My vassal, Count Osorio, approaches me in private with clear doubt in his eyes. He explains to me that his faith is faltering due to his time spent guarding the borders against Ashariism. So we've had this event like 3 or 4 times, and basically he's considering his faith. So we can try and reignite his fervor, pick any faith, so as long as you serve me. What's got the most chance of him not converting? That's 40% chance of him converting. 50. Right, I will reignite myself, please. Yes, and we gained 100 piety for that. So we're going to station our men-at-arms as well. And what I'm going to do, in probably a few days, to be honest with you, we'll probably be done with this series anyway. I'm going to make a community post, get some ideas. So if you have any ideas, I'll put a community post up in a few days. And then what I'll do a poll and just let you guys vote on what you want. Now, King Rodrigo wants a board game. So now we got to prove we are the better brother. Now, I like I have this tactic and it works like 90% of the time. 3 intrigue and then 1 martial. There we go. I don't know what it is about that. It just works. It just catches them out guard. So that wins a lot of the time. Let's speed things up and see if we can start making a start on Aquitaine. Now, Aragon we will go for as soon as we get the claim. We could also, I guess, take over our sister's land. We can just claim title because we're the house head. But I don't think we'll be doing that. It's nice to have like an ally who's fairly powerful, although most of their army is special soldiers from the Crusade. Which, does Jerusalem still have them? Or do they... Yeah, I believe then they go on inheritance. So hopefully she's able to build up somewhat of an army. But we'll see about that. I mean, could we educate him? Offer guardianship, me. No, why not? Send in child to a foreign court. Like, I'm your brother, but all right. Didn't think that would be that much of an issue. Ooh, Hungary again. They did ask for an alliance before with our heir. I just don't know if I want to marry my... I don't want to marry my son to them. Like, I would happily marry my daughter to one of your sons, but they're all married. How about you? You have 2 daughters. What if we married her to our son? Would he take that? I keep opening barbershop and I don't know why. But arranged marriage. And let's try our son to his daughter. Too many existing alliances. All we have to do then is basically just sway this guy. Once he's swayed a little bit, we'll try and get an alliance with HRE. That will probably work. He doesn't really like us right now. But let's see if we can get this claim. Hopefully a duchy claim. I'll be disappointed if it's not. And our spy master can't find any more secrets, so we'll just let him disrupt schemes. Ooh, okay, nice. That's our next move then. So we're going to say no to that. It's 500 gold. But it seems, yeah, the title up here has been destroyed. So what we can do now, we can just like march in here and kind of just take people's claims and just take over all of this land. So we're going to go ahead with that because we do need it for the struggle region as well. But I mean, if we're being honest, I don't think they're going to be much of a problem. But look at that. I have prowled through documents, both ancient and of less certain provenance, and I finally have enough material to make the case that you are the rightful lord of the county of Labord. But also, we can get the Duchy of Gascon, so 128 gold. We will take that. You want a contract assistance? We're going to say no. So actually, we have a duchy claim against Aquitaine now, and we're going to carry on and see if we can get a claim on their capital duchy, which I believe is just the Duchy of Aquitaine. There we go. That war out of the way. No problems there. Oh, also, there was a comment, and if you remember, at one point, I tried marrying this sister to Ponce before we, like, won the Crusade because our brother stopped being able to be the beneficiary, like, mid-Crusade. Because Ponce was the knight we found on our travels. Well, it turns out there was a pop-up down here that Ponce died fighting in the Crusade, and I just didn't notice it, so that was nice. So, because she's also of our dynasty, we can claim throne against her. It's going to cost 150 renown. I think that's worth it, to be honest with you. And now we can just offer vassalage? No. Declare war our claims. Oh, we have a truce? Oh, that was her. Wait, what happened to her? I assumed she died. What actually happened? It was, did she have Aragon? I believe it was Aragon, right? It was just destroyed. Okay, so it was destroyed, and then she ended up with this land up here. But at least now, we can just go and take that off it when the truce ends pretty easily. I would like to get sanctioned loopholes, but you know what? We're going to aim for sanctioned loopholes. I don't know if we'll get it this life, but I mean, it could be worth a try if we live long enough. And then we could just buy claims against Aquitaine that way. But it is time now. This is our first big war in a while. Now, for allies, we, of course, have Tahert and Leon, our brother and sister. So you know what? Our dynasty... we're actually pretty powerful. All of this land over here, and of course Jerusalem as well. They are allied with, is that Sicily then? Yes. So they're allied with the Queen of Sicily, bringing them up to 10,000 men. So what I'll probably do, we can call Rodrigo for free. So we're just going to call him. I'm not going to call her down here because she's just won a crusade. Her lands are probably not very stable. And the last thing we need is loads of her troops just getting killed in a war. So let's raise all our men. And let's see. Do we want to lead it ourselves? I don't think we do. Oh, yeah. Also, somebody mentioned, which blew my mind, the military engineer commander trait doesn't make sieging 30% quicker. It's, as it says, siege phase time. So the time between phases is quicker. But when you have loads of siege equipment, it doesn't really matter. So, you know, like 2,000 hours of CK3. And I'm still learning things in the comments. So I do appreciate all the help I get. But this first battle, we are wounding their knights and absolutely destroying them. And our vassal of Barcelona, which we did just take some land for, we are friends with him as well. He has come to pay his respects. So I accept your generous gift. I won't read events that we've had like a million times before. We'll also make him our Chancellor as well. What we need to do is make sure we're sieging, yeah, the war target. So, yeah, this county here works. But we have shelter from the storm. The skies bode ill. The wind wails, and my servants shake before the coming maelstrom. An awful day to be traveling the wilderness. Shabby hovels dominate this strange corner of the land. Filthy and tiny. We've come upon a lone half-decent country house, but the dwelling is owned by my foul rival, Isabel. I am being lashed by the mountain storm, yet all I feel is the old pain from when Isabel to Barcelona and I became rivals. One way or another, this will be a long night. So we're out in a storm. We can just stay in the rain, you know, stay there, or go to her house. Smiles, men. She has a higher chance of scheming against me. Our swords will secure shelter, so we try and force her? Okay. Or do a hole in the ground. You know what? Let's just go and be nice. A miserable, paranoid knight. So yeah, she does have more scheme chance against us now. But our dynasty can unlock another legacy. So prestigious development. This is all about, we haven't built in cities really like I was planning on. That was kind of a thing I wanted to do, but we haven't really done it. So looking at this, I think maybe we start going up the warfare. Because we've got a little bit of war to do. So going up like a warfare legacy is probably a good idea. Now what I'm going to do is just split my army in half, siege 2 counties at the same time. Our allies now are coming in as well. So hopefully this war shouldn't last too much longer. And what does that mean? Echo S or Exata? Yes. Okay. So we're passing through this county. I don't know where I'm going or why I'm traveling around. But apparently I'm passing through land down here, and a peasant woman offers me a refreshing mug of milk with a taste sweeter than anything I've ever tasted before. What is this marvelous drink you've offered me? I asked, which responds, milk from an earth almond. There is no person who could resist the allure of this concoction on a hot summer day. No child who would avoid smiling when offered a mug. And no, Valencian without a sweet tooth for it. The beverage is a milk, but it's gold. So we can fund agriculture, but that's all the way down here. I'm not sure. More supply limit, more development growth. I don't know how helpful that's going to be. Or give me all your barrels. This will be the center of my next feast. I will not fall for the temptation of this drink. Be gone. Yeah, all our family like us a bit more. You know, we're going to take a jug of this suspicious milk home. That's fine. Drink anything you're given. Fair enough. I mean, I wouldn't recommend that. Wait. Oh, no. So we just took all of Barcelona for this guy, made him our Chancellor, and he just died from his internal injuries. And now we have this guy on Barcelona who's only 11. Hopefully he can keep hold of it. He's scaly, which does come with 20% less fertility, but it doesn't affect his health. So he should be okay. And now we have Duke Gonzalo's friendship. And of course, that is, as I say every time we see him, the lover's pox wife who tried it on, right? So while his numerous attempts to curry my favor have not gone unnoticed, I cannot feel but irritated by Duke Gonzalo's sudden interest in me. And I cannot shake that feeling that the man's intentions are not pure. Craven, I don't think he's going to be standing up to you. So we're getting a little bit of stress, but we get closer to forming a friendship. I think that's a good idea. I mean, he's not been a bad person at all to us. He's never done anything wrong. He's Craven, so, I mean, I can't see him standing up to us. There's a lot of them here. I want to siege these 2 counties and then maybe go in for some wars, but we have just inherited something. We have land down... Why are men down there? We have just inherited all of this. So what actually... He just gave his land up? Why? He just abdicated the throne. Because we did give him this duchy over here to deal with these vassals. Okay. Who do you want to give all this land to then? What about you? You're of our faith, so I believe you have converted your children of our faith. So you know what? Your wife is a known criminal. You're not all that bad, so I'm going to give all of this to you, and I'm going to trust you with all that. You love me now as well, so I don't think you're going to be a problem. And you're trying to give me an artifact. I mean, it's a pretty good artifact, but we're going to decline because I feel bad, because pretty soon we are coming for your land. Now, it's saying we have a powerful faction, but I don't think any of them can push. I believe you shouldn't be in a faction because you love me, right? Don't know what's going on there, but it's saying powerful faction, but I don't think any of them can actually push. So I think we're safe from there. But let's see. We've sieged one of the counties. Let's go and siege the second one as well. We are up 21%. We've got pretty slow sieges, but I mean, let's go for a fight as well. Let's go and win a battle. 10,000 of our men, 8,000 of them. Our allies are going by sea, and so are these guys trying to escape by going to sea. And honestly, I don't think that's going to work for you. Sorry. After this battle, yeah, we should be pretty close to winning. 52%. So what we need to do now, I'm going to quickly focus in on sieging the rest of the war target. Hopefully stop them from unsieging as well. And of course, any more battles we get into is also good because we are winning them pretty easily. But there's a few more counties left of the war target. We'll take some attrition, and we're just going to get the sieging done. Even with a bit of attrition, I don't think they have the men to fight back properly, to be honest. But we have a new translation. More than anything, my quest to be a learned man is teaching me how much I do not yet know. What more, there must be so much knowledge that has been lost to the ages, as books fall apart or languages are forgotten. Perhaps I could contribute by making a new translation of one of the classic works. Let's try it. So, we get translating book +1 learning, and in the end, we might gain a learning lifestyle perk. Yeah, why not? Ooh, mark of distinction. So, as the renown of my dynasty grows, familiarity with the glorious Hemina signal spreads too. My family's emblem is now common knowledge, listed among the great royal families of the region, and the highest nobility of the Castilians. So our dynasty have just reached famous, so then we have glorious next. So yeah, look, we're that far up here already. I don't know what we started as, but yeah, we're doing really well. Of course, that is helped by having like so many kings and stuff. Oh no. Oh, and also, oh no again, this child was not meant to be. My wife, Queen Estefania, assures me that is the way of life. God, okay, so she just lost a child, but originally I was saying oh no, because she's been vassalized. So that is not going to be an easy county we can just pick up, which is great. Tales from the wilds. My vassal, Mayor Sirio, has approached me, wishing to meet and discuss our experiences as hunters. Okay, so we gain opinion. What does this guy have? So he's a baron underneath us. So you know what? We'll keep on good terms with you. Our allies are losing a battle over there, but our daughter Bonita has just come of age, and she picked up Flamboyant Trickster, but they won that battle, got a bit too confident and come in to fight me, which, yeah, it's not going in their favor. And there we go, 97%, because of course, we do have the Peacemaker trait, so we need 10% less. So enforce that. There we go. I got worried then. I thought I might have accidentally kicked white peace. But that is some nice progress on there. And you know what? Our color's just nicer than theirs. It just looks nicer now. Like this area, rent has just gone up. It's just a more luxury area now because the color, right? You can't even lie. So everybody's trying to move here now, even though, yeah, nowhere has any money or no control. But it is time again to make a new duke. But who do we want to give it to? Siblings. What about one of our other sisters? Nah, What about you? You're not in my court. I could, If I could grant you land, that would be nice. I want to give it to somebody in my dynasty, to be honest, but I don't really know who. Or if is there a way to search, like, in my court? Because some of them are going to be in other families' court. A player heir and son, that's always an option, but I don't think I want to do that, because then he's just free to do his own thing. And we don't really have any of our dynasties, so maybe we should look somewhere else. As long as it's a good character. Our acclaimed knight is never good. Wait, sorry. I know we're just changing the subject quickly, but just thinking about it, could I also make my main title Castile, but then just add a law to Galicia? So, say, feudal elective. So if I add that law, and then I vote for my primary heir, he's pretty much guaranteed to be the heir because I'm the only elector. And then if I actually make Castile my primary kingdom title, what if I check succession now? So he gets the Kingdom of Galicia and this county. Then, of course, yeah, he's not getting that kingdom anymore. So I think that's actually worked. We could leave it like that. It's not like I'm just going to switch kingdoms and end it straight away. But I think that would be probably the best way to go about it. Or sadly, though, I want the map color back. Where's my nice map color gone? There we go, that's better. I think I'll leave Castile as my primary kingdom title, because either way, we're going to take this duchy now because we have added feudal elective. So I think we're going to do that anyway, because all our money-making counties are in this duchy. Like, all the special buildings, all the things we've spent money building up, they're practically all up here. So we're not going to lose loads of money by doing that. But we have got to keep making claims on Aquitaine's land. Just keep making duchy claims, really. That's the best we can do. I think our next one, we'll go ahead and pick up this one down there. Yeah, we're 53. Rodrigo is 49. He's feeling good. We're feeling fine. So he may outlive us, which is not what I was hoping for. We could push our county claim against him because we still have that claim, but I don't think that's going to be worth it, to be honest. We're probably better off just waiting until we get a duchy claim, right? Hopefully this guy can keep popping out duchy claims for us. That would be best. And hopefully, yeah, we don't get to the hostility phase too quick because we need to convert that county and still take over Leon. Yeah, he still has a strong hook on us from childhood and that's just stayed there. So there's no way we could take over his land, even if we wanted to. Our son has learnt a new language. Okay. But I think it is time we look for a marriage for our son. I want to go to like a nice, powerful family. I want someone who's kind of close to his age. He's 22, so, I mean, 13, but that's only Tuscany. I want like a nice, big family, you know? But you are, yeah, everyone's children's too young. I might hold out a little bit longer and just see what happens on like the next inheritance for other people. See what kind of children are about then. Got some prisoners we can ransom as well. That's another 100 gold if you ransom both of them. So I'll let them go. Taking us to almost 900 gold. Is there a quicker way we could take this? I mean, maybe, but I don't know. Because even when you have sanctioned loopholes, you can't still buy kingdom claims, I believe, when you're a king. And we do have too many held duchies, so we have got to give away some duchies. We still hold Mallorca, so I need to give that to you. I thought I did give that to you, so we're going to give you that. And has that gone away now? Yes, nice. Oh, but we still need to find somebody to rule up here. So let's just find a good person. Our player here, I just don't like doing it. I want someone with maybe some good stewardship. Our brother-in-law, he's married to our sister-in-law and rivals. So that's probably not a good idea. You know what? She did let us stay at her house. So you know what? I'm going to grant her husband all of this and the duchy title. And he will love us now. So maybe he doesn't look like he loves us. Is he okay? He doesn't look as angry there, but he's fuming there. What is that? All right, then maybe he is going to kill us. I thought I was, you know, doing a nice deed there, but apparently not. What is that about? Yeah, I would love some ideas maybe in the comments, or make a community post maybe in tomorrow or something. Just asking for maybe what we could do next. The most liked one I've seen in any comments so far was playing as the Habsburgs. So that could be something. Well, I don't mind moving away from Europe if that's what you want to see. I don't want to do any like total conversion mods just yet, though. I kind of want to stick to more vanilla, although I probably could do more bookmarks plus, as that's just like extra dates. We have some progress on the new translation. I find myself working on the translation of the Treatise of Hippocrates for hours under the flickering light of a candle. Often I will barely notice time passing. My scribes remind me, however, my lord, it must be past midnight by now. Is it not time to rest? So we can keep going. Only 13 stress, but the translation quality will improve. And we gain 50 lifestyle learning experience. Yeah, let's just try and get the best translation that we can. Ooh, a scheme at court. My spy master has come to me with grave news. While we do not yet know who, someone is plotting against you. That's a bit of a tongue twister. While we do not know yet... While we do not yet know who. That's horrible. It's too many like short words together. Trying to read that fast breaks my mind. What's the success chance? 37. Someone's also trying to murder my claim knight still. I believe that's been going on a while. But oh no. We're 54 and we just become ill. King or peasant, high or low, it does not matter. In the end, we are all mortals. I was reminded of this as I woke coughing in the early morning hours. A dull ache pounding through my head and throat. You seem to be under the weather, my lord. I know a fair number of suitable remedies. So this guy has saved many people out on our travels. Every time we travel, somebody gets ill and he saves them. He is what tier? Novice. He's not quite level 1 yet. He's still not the best, so best bet, do no more than what is necessary. Don't risk like having our eye cut out. But Paleo lowered his hand into the bucket he brought to my chambers. When he pulled it out again, a little fish was wriggling between his fingers. Open wide, he said, and dropped it in my mouth. I struggled not to retch as it tickled the back of my throat. Whatever was in that fish turned out to be just what I needed. For now, the worst of my symptoms are all alleviated, and the world seems a little brighter. Never do that again. Next time, let me die. Honestly, let me die. I don't want a fish in my mouth. But we've had an excellent translation. So what have we got? Accomplished translator, more piety, prestige, and clergy opinion. 1 lifestyle perk, and we lose the other effect. So, scholarly circles, learning per level of devotion. I would like to pick up sanctioned loopholes. We can just buy claims, but it doesn't look like that's going to be possible. I think I'll leave marrying our son till next time. Anyway, ask our head of faith for gold. 250 piety for 730 gold. Honestly, yes. Wait, what? How have you got land? Did you already have land down there and then you inherited Aquitaine? How has that happened? So you inherited that in 1146. What about the land down here then? Yeah. So you were granted this land and then somehow you took the throne. So Aquitaine goes all the way down here. So yeah, we have got a lot of work to do against them, but this is Pope Sylvester. I have considered your plight and decided to grant your request. May these funds help you spread the true faith in your lands. So up to 1,749 gold. Oh no, so is this my vassal spy master has accused my marshal of having committed sodomy together with his lover. Oh god. So you're a sodomite, adulterer, and you're wounded. Okay, so who is your lover? That is Hothan ibn Hothana, okay. He's of a house, but he does have no land. And our chancellor is a horse enthusiast, and he wants to ride our horse. Enjoy yourself. There we go. Oh, we need to find a successor. Oh, there we go. Do they both have successors now? Yes. I don't want to keep losing ranks. I want to get them maxed out if we can. Although I don't know if it's even going to be possible at the rate they're going right now. But we've got a few more wars left to do with Aquitaine. So maybe in the meantime, they will be able to do that. Aquitaine wants to send me a gift. I reject your charity. No. We are literally coming for your land, so we're not going to take your gifts. You're going to want to save your money. You are a crusader, so you know what? Our armies, or you fought together with my armies in a crusade for my sister to win some land. But that doesn't mean I respect you. This is just how it is, you know? I've been thinking as well, because this video is being recorded the same day it's going out. It's like in the morning now, and I've got to edit it and then upload it today. Maybe, once we get to the hostility phase, anyway, I think we'll just do like a longer episode and then get it all done in one big long episode at the end. I think that could be a nice way to end things off. Like, say if we're close to getting all the Visigoths land, we do that. And we maybe take Lyon if we haven't already and end it and do like a longer episode, like an hour or so. I think that could be a lot of fun. But for today, I'm going to leave that there. It's been a bit shorter because I'm a bit behind. So I'm going to record a couple of like parts today. So I'm not like recording and uploading the same day. My internet is crap and it takes hours to upload. So hopefully is out on time. But I want to say a massive thank you for all the suggestions. But yeah, let me know maybe the sort of things you'd like to see for the next series. And if you want to do like a big long episode to end things off maybe. And then after that, we start a next one. When I finish this one, give it like a week and a half. So I want to like plan it better than this one was planned. Do some research on the area and stuff as well before I do start the next series. But I'm going to end this there. Sorry, it's probably a little bit shorter, but thank you all so much for watching. Hopefully, I'll see you in the next one.